Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to give you guys another hot topics today. Some of the things we've already talked about. However, there have been some, some new things that have come out regarding the whole Antoine. I can't pronounce his last name. I guess Antoine Fuqua. I can't pronounce it. Antoine and Nicole Murphy. Listen. Let's just go ahead and get into it, because I really need to give me a few hours of sleep before I work overnight tonight again. So I need to give me a few hours of sleep before I go to work tonight. So everybody pretty much knows that Nicole Murphy and Antoine, I'm gonna call him Fuqua because I can't pronounce his last name. So if I am mispronouncing his last name, it's not intentional. I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to pronounce it. So Antoine and Nicole, they were spotted out in Italy. Now, just like somebody said in the comment section, I don't know why it is. First of all, why do y'all think that you can go outside of the country and not get caught doing messed up stuff? Y'all really think that the only messy bitches are here in the U.S.? Now, we messy over here, but girl, messy people are everywhere. And cameras are everywhere. So I'm not exactly sure why you thought that if you went to Italy, then nobody would find out that y'all both hoeing around. So it gets out, these pictures have surfaced showing that they were kissing by the mouth, on the mouth. And Nicole came out and said that they're family friends. Let me say something. Nicole and Antoine. First of all, Nicole, the truth of the matter is, if you are a family friend and you are kissing your homegirl's husband on the lips, if I was Layla Roshan, I would monkey stomp your ass all up and through Calabasas, LA, New York, wherever we live. I promise to God, on my children, that if I was Layla Roshan and when I bumped into you, your ass would be mine. Do you hear me? It don't have nothing to do with, oh, you taking the man's side. Oh, the man is at fault. We're going to talk about Antoine in a little bit. But at the end of the day, you the one who put out there in the world, in the universe, that you are family friends with Antoine. If you family friends with Antoine, then you damn sure know who his wife is. I done already said in my last video that y'all not gonna get me to believe that as small as Black Hollywood is, that the Layla Roshans and the Nicole Murphys and the Eddie Murphys and the Antoines, they ain't socialized. They were in those same circles. So if they didn't know each other, they knew about each other. And that don't mean that you owe somebody something just because, oh, I bump into her on the scene. But to me, this makes the story even worse, because now you're saying that you know these people. And you still chose to open your legs to marry men. You would think that Nicole, who pretty much can probably get any nigga or female that she want. We know a lot of these niggas are already colorist anyways. So, bitch, you light-skinned. You already got one up on some of us, okay? Because you know these niggas like light-skinned bitches. You light-skinned. You got a banging ass body. You got some colored eyes. And you mean to tell me out of all the men you could have, out of all the men you can have, you opening your legs to marry men, girl? And then trying to play us for fools talking about you a family friend. Like I said, if I was Layla Roshan, when I saw you, girl, the way we would tear up those streets, yes, I can't beat my husband's ass because 9 times out of 10, he gonna beat my ass. But I damn sure monkey stomp yours though. Let me tell you something. We done all did some dirt before. Like I told y'all, I was a heathen back in my day, girl. And I was a heathen. A Jezebel. So I fucked a couple of married men before in my life, but I was in my 20s. I'm in my 30s now. I have not fucked no married men in my 30s. I have a conscience now, okay? I done had one back then. Fuck y'all hoes. That was my motto. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But now, girl, I gotta get 8 hours of sleep. All I'm saying is at the end of the day, we done all did some dirt. I can't believe, Nicole, you are 50 years old doing stuff like this. You are too old to be doing stuff like this. And for you, Antoine, when I tell you, if Antoine ain't the definition of a fuck nigga, I don't know what is. Let me tell y'all about Antoine. This is about to get real messy, okay? Real messy, like. Is Nicole trifling? Yes, Nicole is trifling. At the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, you don't owe nobody. The only person that owes somebody something in a relationship are the people that are in the relationship. Just like somebody said before, when you marry somebody, that's a contract between 2 people. Or whoever, if y'all in the poly relationship, whatever. But that's a contract normally between 2 people, that man and that woman. Or the man and the man, or the woman and the woman. So therefore, if one of those people breaks the contract, how was that Nicole's fault? You see what I'm saying? Nicole can still be held accountable. But at the end of the day, Nicole wouldn't be opening her legs to married men if that married man was at the house crawling between his wife's legs. You see what I'm saying? Now, baby, Antoine, I read that you got 2 outside children, possibly 3. Antoine, I know damn well you ain't got no 3 outside children outside of your relationship with Layla. And supposedly y'all been married for 20 years. Now let me read y'all something. I got this from thejasminebrand.com. This is about to get real messy. So, some girl was at his house in Venice Beach. And she said that somebody knocked on the door. And she said, I had a brief affair with the man while at his property office in Venice Beach. I witnessed a woman attacking him over the daughter she has that he is a father of and doesn't see or pay for. She kept screaming and threatening to tell his wife, and got even more ghetto when she discovered I was upstairs in bedroom of property. She was straight up ghetto, ripped his shirt off and got a few swipes in. After he got rid of her, he said, I fucked her once bareback and now she has a kid for me. Antoine ran home super stressed because she was going to contact his wife. How Layla doesn't know about this other love child is a mystery to me, unless she does and doesn't care. On top of all that, there are rumors that he allegedly had, now she didn't say this. On top of all of that, there are rumors that he allegedly has a child with a bartender in Toronto. That's 2 children. And then they say he got a son with this other bitch named Ruth. He was paying $10,000 a month in child support. He was $86,000 behind in back child support. He asked for the child support payments to be reduced to $3,134 a month because he couldn't keep up. We won't have to worry about these problems if you wasn't fucking bitches outside your married and having children, baby. Antoine, If I ain't never seen a dirty nigga before, I met one today. Nigga, you ain't no good. Trifling, disgusting, low down, and dirty. Layla, bitch, you need to go get tested. Because clearly, your man been fucking a whole lot of bitches raw. Now, Layla, I don't know what's going on with your self-esteem, sister girl. But you need to leave this man. 3 children, allegedly. By 3 different bitches, allegedly. Now he's swapping saliva with Nicole Murphy in Italy, thinking wasn't nobody gonna find out. And then they trying to play us all for fools, talking about they family friends. It's one thing if you're separated. You know, like you separate and you start to date, or you're going through a divorce. And I understand that sometimes a divorce, I guess, depending on what you have or what you're trying to get out of the divorce, can take a very long time. I've heard about people trying to get a divorce for years. But, like, I don't even think it's that, because Lisa Ray even mentioned, girl, okay? Girl, I'm telling everybody business. Because even Lisa Ray mentioned what Lisa Ray said. Lisa Ray put girl, and then she added Nicole. Lisa Ray about that life, bitch. We all need a friend like her. She said, girl, at Nikki Murphy. You went after I am Layla Rashad's husband too. Shaking my head, so wrong. Again. Nicole, don't tell me you got the reputation around Hollywood of fucking people's husbands. That make me believe that Layla and Antoine are still together, because Layla deleted her social media. Lisa Ray out here basically talking about you slept with this woman's husband. I think they still together. I think Antoine is trifling. Antoine, of course, Antoine, you done sat here and took vows before God. You done sat here and had this wedding problem in front of your family and friends. And you did all of that just to go out and have 3 outside babies. Continuously cheat on your wife. Oh, that is so embarrassing. Like, oh. I keep telling y'all, have y'all noticed that when these women are going through stuff, it's not like they're embarrassing themselves. It has to do with these men. Like when you look at it, like Wendy. Wendy was embarrassed not because of what she did, it was because of what her husband was doing. B. Smith. B. Smith is not in the news for something she did. It's because her husband decided to fuck a white hoe and move that bitch inside her house and trying to act like she know what's going on. Look at Layla. Layla deleted her whole Instagram. Because of who? Her husband. It's a shame, baby. Y'all keep talking about watch out for these niggas. Watch out for y'all husbands. Because they embarrassing the shit out of y'all. Layla, this is what you need to do. I know a lot of people gonna say, Rodney, you wrong. We too old for that. No, we ain't. Ain't nobody ever past the age to get their ass whooped. Everybody can get their ass whooped. If I was you, Layla, I would monkey stomp Nicole Murphy. Since she want to play these games talking about we family friends. If you family friends, Nicole, that means you been at that woman's house, probably kicking in her face, probably talking and laughing with her at parties. You need to monkey stomp Nicole, and you need to divorce your husband and take him for every penny he got, and then go spend it on a new nigga. That's what you need to do. Girl, what I'm saying, the disrespect of it all. Oh, y'all don't even know. I don't even know what I would do if a nigga ever did me something like this. For a nigga to basically continue to embarrass you. Continue to embarrass you. Like, he has to know that this is embarrassing. You see what I'm saying? Like, he had, like, on some real stuff. For real, for real, for real. What type of man would put his wife, and yes, Layla needs to leave. Layla, you should have been left, really, bitch. But what type of man would put someone who he more than likely says he loves and cares about through something like this? I don't get it. Like, do you know how selfish and trifling you have to be to continue to put somebody through the same thing? When I tell you Antoine is worse than shit at the bottom of a shoe, do you hear me? And how you get him is how you lose him, Nicole. Nicole, you wrong. Antoine is definitely wrong, because at the end of the day, Nicole ain't married to Layla. She ain't take no vows with Layla. She ain't had no kids with Layla. She ain't did none of that. She needs to close her legs to marry men. But at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, side hoes wouldn't exist if husbands didn't step out. Anyways, Darrell Johnson, R. Kelly's crisis manager, he says he's stepping down. No, you got fired because you couldn't do your job. Now, let me tell y'all something. Y'all already know, I think R. Kelly is trifling. I think he been out here. Look, at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is, Darrell Johnson, your job was pretty much to be the Olivia Pope for R. Kelly. And there's no way that you can get on national television and then open up your mouth and say that you wouldn't trust R. Kelly around your daughter. It doesn't work that way. How can you sit here and you're supposed to be the crisis manager? You're supposed to fix the problem. You're supposed to be the Olivia Pope, and you're making the problem worse. So now basically when these people go to court, they're going to say, even his crisis manager said he don't even trust Robert Kelly. You got fired, as you should have. I know it may sound crazy because, like I said, I think R. Kelly needs to go to prison. I think that a lot of the things that people have said about R. Kelly is very well true. With that being said, I can also say that Darrell Johnson, you had a job to do and you didn't do your job at all. So you deserve to get, well, you say you stepped down, you got fired, nigga. You deserve, if the truth of the matter is, if you really want to go ahead and put it out there, I didn't even think you had no daughters. Okay? So when you said you had a daughter, I was like, okay, well, maybe, you know, this was back in the day when he was trying to play for the other team, that he realized he really was on my side. Because the truth is, I really thought that, girl, we were sisters. Girl, I thought you was, how you doing, Darrell? Now you trying to talk about you got daughters and shit. That must have been a long time ago when you was trying to trick your mom and dad and make them believe that you like pussy. Darrell give me every bit of Butch Queen tease. Butch Queen. He give me every bit of 8 count. Okay? Yes, he give me every bit of fish. Tilapia, catfish. Anyways, I don't know if Darrell Johnson is gay or not. I remember the first time I saw that man, I thought he was broken wrist tease. You hear me? And then when they say he had a daughter, I was like, daughter? Girl, who had a daughter? Like daughter, like as in daughter, like pose, that's my daughter, like that's my gay daughter? Or daughter, like I stuck my penis in a vagina and had a daughter? Oh, that type of daughter. Okay. So he did like vagina at one point. At one point. Anyways. Did y'all hear about Young Dro? Young Dro and his girlfriend, the wife, got into a fight. And girl, he in jail right now because he threw a plate of banana pudding. Girl, he threw looking at that lady. Let me say something. You know, I don't believe in domestic violence. I don't. I believe any woman who is out there getting slung around the house, you need to leave. That nigga is trifling and crazy. He gonna kill you one day. However, I really don't think that this really counts as domestic violence because from what I understood, they basically pretty much had a food fight. They started arguing over money. Girl, things turned left. And girl, they started throwing food at each other. I mean, at least he done knocked the bitch upside her head. You know what I'm saying? He threw some bananas and some pudding and some cookies at that hoe. But at the end of the day, girl, he didn't like ball up his fist and, you know, knock her teeth down her throat like Fabulous supposedly did with Emily D. Let that man out of jail. All he did was him and his girlfriend was in there mad at each other, throwing food at each other. They didn't hit each other. All right, y'all. Let me drink all this water. Whew. A bitch trying to get the skin together, huh? Trying to get the skin together. Anyway, that's all I got to say. I'm about to go in here and get me a couple hours of sleep. What time is it? Ooh, girl, I'm really gonna get a couple too. All right, I'm gone. Nicole, girl, I'm really like, it's so crazy because a part of me is like, Nicole, are you really that girl who know you can have any man and don't care? You see what I'm saying? Like, you know those pretty girls who just like, I don't care about nobody and Nicole, bitch, you too old to be acting like this. Nicole, you too old to be acting like this. Antoine, the reason why Antoine acting like this is because the truth of the matter is, Layla, you done gave that nigga pass after pass after pass after pass after pass. Like, the same way I know that, well, I don't know. I think that Wendy knew about Kevin and him cheating. Layla, you knew about them outside children, girl. Now, you knew. You knew. You decided to just leave it alone and sweep it under the rug and, you know, but the truth of the matter is, I don't think that we knew about it. I don't think we knew. I think you knew. And I was okay with you. But now, all the shit starting to hit the fan. Girl, divorce that man. Girl, divorce that man. Like I said, girl, you need to go get Bernadine lawyer. Girl, take that man for everything he got. Girl, it is what it is. Since you want to play games. Anyways, y'all, bye.